World's most advanced fighter jet. After Kerala jam, now Iran hit. US denies Tehran post video. Built to own the skies. Did Iran just expose America's F-35?
The United States has lost a total of 16 military aircrafts, including 10 Reaper drones shot down by enemy fire and several crewed planes destroyed in accidents or strikes. But this could just be a collateral damage for the US Army. What is a real blow are the reports emerging of an American F-35 making an emergency landing at a US airbase in West Asia after it was possibly struck by Iranian fire. Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX Explained. This video shared by Tehran Times claims to show the moment a US F-35 fighter was hit during a combat mission over Iranian airspace. The clip shows the aircraft appearing to take damage with explosions, smoke trails and the jet veering off course mid-air. Well, Iran is now claiming that they are the first country to do so on the 19th of March. US Navy Captain Tim Hawkins, a spokesperson for the US Central Command, confirmed F-35 fighter jet's emergency landing at a regional airbase in West Asia. Tim Hawkins said that the plane landed safely and the pilot was stable. And according to the IRGC, the stealth jet was struck by air defense systems over central Iran in the early hours on the 19th of March. And according to a statement released by the IRGC on its official news website, the jet was struck at 2:50 a.m. local time by the IRGC's advanced modern air defense systems. This is significant. Let's try to understand why. First is that there have been no confirmed case until now of the F-35 being struck by enemy fire since it was deployed in combat operations in 2018. There are multiple reports that claim that this stealth fighter jet dominates the world. But to understand why, let's backtrack a little. Developed by Lockheed Martin, F-35 Lightning II is an American family of single-seat, single-engine supersonic stealth strike fighters. The aircraft has three main variants: the conventional takeoff and landing F-35A, the short takeoff and vertical landing F-35B, and the carrier variant, which is the catapult assisted takeoff but arrested recovery, the F-35C. The stealth alone gives it an edge, the ability to approach or penetrate defended airspace that legacy fourth generation jets would find extremely risky. According to Lockheed Martin, the F-35's real power lies in sensor fusion. Its onboard systems, including radar, electro-optical infrared targeting, distributed aperture arrays, and data links, which allow it to collect, fuse, and share information in real time. This seeing all around capability means a pilot can have better situational awareness than ever before. Its APG-81 AESA radar can track and jam enemy targets with incredible precision. Its electro-optical targeting system provides long-range detection and targeting capabilities that would require bulky, drag-inducing pods on older fighters. But its most revolutionary feature is the ANAAQ-37 distributed aperture system, a network of 6 infrared cameras mounted around the airframe that gives the pilot a 360-degree godlike view of the world around them. The aircraft first saw combat in 2018, and during Israel Air Defense Force attacks on Syria, the F-35 has since been used in combat by the US. In Afghanistan, 2025 strikes on Iran, 2026 Iran war, Yemen and Venezuela. By Israel in Gaza, 12-day war, 2026 Iran war, Lebanon and Yemen, and by the UK in Iraq and Syria. For years, it has been maligned as a trillion-dollar boondoggle, a machine too complex, too expensive, and too plagued by early development issues to be effective. But some say that its genius lies not in its physical performance, but in its brain. It is not merely a fighter jet, it is the most advanced, survivable, and interconnected sensor node ever to take to the skies. It is an aerial quarterback, a ghost in the machine, and a force multiplier that fundamentally changes the nature of the battlefield. The Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II comes in 3 variants with notable cost differences reflecting their capabilities. The F-35A, the conventional takeoff version, is the most affordable at about $79 million, making it the backbone for many air forces The F-35B, designed for short takeoff and vertical landing, is the most expensive at $115 million due to its complex lift system. The carrier-based F-35C costs around $108 million with reinforced landing gear and larger wings for naval operations. These variations show how mission requirements directly impact cost. In comparison, the F-22 Raptor is more expensive at around $150 million to $160 million, but is a highly specialized air superiority jet with higher maintenance costs. The F-15X Eagle II comes in at about $85 to $95 million, prioritizing payload and power over stealth, while the FA-18E F Super Hornet is relatively cheaper at $65 million to $75 million and remains a reliable backbone for naval operations. But this is not the first hiccup in F-35's glory. In 2024, the F-35 were plagued by mounting costs and delays, resulting in what some have called a staggering price tag of more than $2 trillion over several decades. Projected costs for sustaining the F-35 have continued to rise from $1.1 trillion in 2018 to $1.58 trillion 5 years later, a 44% increase in 2024. The project also reported delays in upgradation of software and hardware. In fact, there were questions raised on justification of F-35's costs. The US Government Accountability Office had warned in 2025 that the persistent delays in F-35 Joint Strike Fighter program, including late aircraft deliveries and ballooning modernization costs, could undermine the Department of Defense's ability to field critical capabilities on time. But the biggest hiccup of this fighter jet was in 2025 in Kerala. F-35 sold to UK was stranded at an Indian airport for more than 5 weeks. The jet first landed on 14th June at Thiruvananthapuram airport in the southern state of Kerala, where it was diverted after it ran into bad weather during a sortie in the Indian Ocean. It then developed a technical snag. Its prolonged presence on Indian soil sparked curiosity and raised questions about how such a modern aircraft could remain stranded in a foreign country for so long. In fact, this incident also triggered a slew of memes on the internet. And after the plane was unable to return, engineers from the ship had visited it to fix it. But as they were unable to repair it, the UK Ministry of Defence said a fortnight back that they had deployed a team of 14 engineers to Thiruvananthapuram airport to assess and repair the F-35B aircraft. There had been speculation that if the technicians failed to repair the aircraft, it would have to be partially dismantled and carried out in a bigger cargo plane such as a C-17 Globe Master Transport aircraft. To sum up, what we are seeing right now is not just an incident involving a single aircraft, but a moment that questions the very image of invincibility built around the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. For years, the F-35 has been projected as the cornerstone of American air superiority, a platform that combines stealth, intelligence, and networked warfare like no other. But from cost overruns and technical glitches to operational hiccups, and now reports of possible combat damage, cracks in that image are beginning to show. If confirmed, this incident will not just be a tactical event but a strategic signal, one that could reshape how adversaries view US capabilities and how the US reassesses the risk in contested airspace. For now, the big question remains, is this a one-off incident or a glimpse into a changing battlefield where even the most advanced machines are no longer untouchable?
World's most advanced fighter jet. After Kerala jam, now Iran hit. US denies Tehran post video. Built to own the skies. Did Iran just expose America's F-35?